Coverage of the New York truck attack continues now. New at 5:30, we're learning that 5 of the 8 people killed yesterday were from Argentina, celebrating their 30th high school reunion. Meantime, police have recovered handwritten notes in Arabic from the mangled rental truck used in yesterday's deadly attack. They say the 29-year-old suspect bragged about his plan and praised ISIS. Eyewitness News analyst Lieutenant General Reginald Centracchio joins us now in studio. General, the suspect was described as a peacemaker. Apparently there was some trouble in the neighborhood that he broke up. But today, FBI investigators are talking to his wife and neighbors, and they're searching his home. Are they just looking for anything at this point? I
think so. They're not looking for a story or something that's going to be a bombshell. They're looking for little pieces here and there that they might add to something else they already know and putting a story together. So that's in essence what they're doing.
So law enforcement like the FBI has the Fusion Center. You're very familiar with that here in Rhode Island. In New York City, it's the SHIELD. They want businesses to share information.
Correct. It's in addition to the Fusion Cell in New York. But what this is, it's a unique to the city of New York. And what they do is share information from places like rental facilities, stores, and those things that might have something that's out of the ordinary that they would report back to local police, in this case, the New York Police Department, and maybe have some background on someone that did something that's out of the ordinary and be able to put that into the equation also.
And obviously they're calling this a terrorist attack. Coming closer to home, General, the October storm, at the height of it, almost 150,000 people were without power. Thousands still remain without power tonight. What could have been done differently, especially with the National Guard?
I think as far as the Guard is concerned, they could have activated portions of the Guard to help with traffic control, as it was the case in many of the cities and towns that didn't have power. Those traffic lights didn't work either, so they had to put local police out. That could have been a job to supplement the local police. But I think that the thing that most appeared to me that could have been done differently is that there was no appearance of the governor and EMA coming out telling the people exactly where we are, being able to give them somewhat of an idea as to exactly when power would be coming on per community. That was lacking as far as I could see.
And quickly, General, going forward, trimming some of these trees is going to be the first thing they're going to be looking at?
I think so. There's a good program out there now, but I think they need to take a better look at it as to something that could be versus they know is. And I think that's what we'll see over the next several years.
All right, General, thank you very much.